It is 5 minutes after the hour. We want to respect everybody's time, those who were able to make it here on time. I know there are many who, Vlad, might still be having a happy Thanksgiving and extended weekend in the US. So it could be the reason why we have people who are showing up a little not on time. So welcome everyone. We're excited about having you here this afternoon. Again, for those who have never had the opportunity to meet our speaker, his name is Vlad. And he is our mentor. He is a project manager. He's a developer. He's an investor, also very well accomplished in all that he does. So sit back, relax, have your pen and paper handy to take copious notes as we will be definitely informed this afternoon regarding our leveler that we are pioneering. So Vlad, I'll turn it all over to you.
Thank you again. So happy afternoon for everybody. Let's take a look what our position done within this week. On the previous lesson, I opened 4 position and I explained how I find the range with the resistance and support lines. And as we can see that our position is still in range and farming. And also we can see that it's farming good because we had a plan, a compounding plan, how to reach some great amount of how to develop the portfolio, and we come with the 0.5 APR daily. And according to this plan, on the 7 days, we should have $35.5. And we managed to make 38, which is even more. And I had invested not 1,000 but 500 here and in leverage farming. Another 500 I decided to keep with the lending in case if a market will go down and I will need to add collateral to my positions. So for this, up to this point, everything goes very well. We even a little bit outperform the plan, and it's good. It's very good. So today I did not prepare any lesson because I decided to focus on your questions, as we were discussing before, that you guys need to start opening positions and find something that can stop you and ask me how I can help. And I have very good questions in our liquidity farming group from the Rafael. Hope he's here today because I'm gonna answer all his questions. Also, as usual, any person within the chat can ask me anything and I will answer. Oh, we have already questions here. Can you modify positions after they are opened? No. So unfortunately for now, you can only close position and open another one. We were told that we could copy other positions. Is it still true, and how do we do it? Yeah, this is on our roadmap, but for this moment, you can only like copy it manually. So, for example, my positions here that are public, and I explained all the logic, how I build them. We also have this in recording, so you can copy it manually. For this moment, there is no one-click solution to copy somebody's position. So now I will start covering the Rafael's questions. So I will start with Vlad. Can you please answer the following question either in this chart or address them in Monday's trading call? If we start the trade with a $50 equity and use 2x leverage, we will have 100 in the tokens, and of that amount, $50 will be in debt. The total, therefore, is 100 in the liquidity pool. Exactly right. First question. We will make fees on the entire amount of tokens, $100, contributed to the liquidity pool. even though some are borrowed? Yes, the answer is yes. So this is the reason why we have leverage farming and why that's so good. So the model is to borrow money from or funds from the lending pool and transfer them to farming pool, to the liquidity farming pool. And that is why it brings such a great return on investment. Second question. When the above position goes out of range to the upside, see my first trend in the screen capture touch, we will not have any AVAX to be traded to the upside and therefore will not be able to receive fees. Is it correct? Yes. When we'll go out of range, we will not be able to gather any fees and also will not have any exposure from the market going up. So there is no long exposure as we will totally sell out all our AVAXs. And even more, we will lose it because we have AVAXs in borrow. So So these two positions that I opened previously, they have borrowed AVAXs. And this means that with the market, with the price of AVAX is going up, we're going to lose some money. But I already have a plan for this. So in case if a price will go above our 52, actually we have not the 52, we had a little bit less, $50.3, which is quite close to the current price. I will close the most ranged like this position. It is far away from the 50.3. I will close this position and use these funds to open another position to be in range and farmer fees. So we have another question in the chat. If I want to follow what you're doing and open position the same, do I need to have 500 in lending and 500 in position for not necessary. So this you can do it with whatever amount that is comfortable for you. The only thing is to be sure that there is enough funds to be borrowed from the lending pool. As I know, in Miracle, they will bring a great supply for you very soon, so you will be able to open any position that you want. I think this can be done this month or the next month. And for this moment, my advice would be to just teach yourself how to play with all this leveler. And yeah, also this is some part of my risk, I don't know, risk assessment, risk management, to have some funds available in case if the market will strongly fluctuate. Can we open position and earn with loan money? Do we need to have our own money or not? So yes, you can open position with the loan money, but to be able to borrow this money, you need to provide some collateral. So you need some your own funds to open a position. Considering we are at the start of the bull run, how do you handle existing position with the expectation of the exceptional growth in the coming months to stay on target for growth? I will consistently open, rearrange my positions so that I would be within range all the time and gathering the fees. So with the market going up, the volumes usually also going up. So the reward that I can get as a liquidity provider will be much higher. So that means that I can easily reopen positions which also increasing my my risks. How long the positions stay open? So these positions are exactly 7 days, and they already farmed. I need to calculate how much is it exactly. Give me a moment. Yeah, this is 7.8%, so almost 1.5 APR daily. This is really crazy. Like, we can check how much we can do with this amount on the if everything will go in the same. Wait a second. I think it's I will prepare this for the next call. So yeah, 1.5% is great, great daily APR with such amount of money and compounding. You can we can reach very good results. But I still have more questions. Please click on see more from my chat. Wait a second. So yeah, let's continue your questions, Rafael. However, in a B above, when the price goes up and out of range, not only will we not get any fees, but if we have any borrowed AVAX short, as the price goes up, our loss increases and our PNL goes down. Is that correct? Yes, this is correct. So as I told you, in these two positions, we have borrowed AVAXs. And in case if the price will continue to go up, the value of our borrowed funds will also go up. But we can so there are a few ways that we can manage with it. The first is to close this position and return the debt. If we expecting the price to grow like really strong. This is all based on your expectations, on your own basic analysis. Like nobody in this world exactly knows where the price will go. So even me. So this is for you to decide. You may not borrow AVAXs at all. You can close this position if you think that AVAX will go up very soon. But for my risk management and how I come to that, I have some small amount of AVAXs to be borrowed, and we have liquidations really very far away from current price of AVAX, and also this gives us some hedge against the market going down. So my advice for you to deal with the risk management is to assume in the like percentage that you for example, I feel that the market is with the 70% where on the bull market and the price will continue to grow. So my advice is to borrow 70% of USDC and another 30 leave in case if you are wrong. And this is only for you to decide what is the situation on the market right now. There are like hundreds or even thousands of different methods to analyze the market, and I just trying to be somewhere in between. So that's why I have here some borrowed AVAXs. If we have no AVAX short, as in my second trade, there will be no change in the PNL when the price go up. Is that correct? Yes, if we have no AVAX as short, so no borrowed AVAXs, our profit and loss will not change mm, with the price going up out of range. But if we will assume scenario where the price will go down with no borrowed AVAXs, you will have a great probability to lose your position and funds. In my third trade, I have 0.349 AVAXs borrowed and 11 USDC borrowed. Since USDC is a stable coin, I assume that when the price goes up and out of range, there is no effect on P&L for the... Yes, exactly. That is the same that I told. So if you borrowed only USDC and you go out of range, you're done. You're not earning anything, not fees, neither the portfolio price change. But in case if the price will go down out of range, so lower than your lower price, this one we have lower and upper price within the position, and if the price will go lower than your lower price, you will continue to gathering the losses. That is why I have to borrow some AVAXs to make it delta neutral, because from my experience, being delta neutral is the most win scenario. My next question. I understand the concept of delta neutral, but could explain using any of my trades what looks like, please, and how to improve into a more delta neutral strategy. So I just, as I just told, all you need to find some ranges within the price historically were been before, and try to set up everything in that way that your liquidation position, liquidation prices would be as far as possible, but not too far away, because if you will put it really, really far away, you will lose some capital efficiency. So as I told you in the very start of the lesson, for this moment, we have 1.5% of daily APR, and this is very, very good, very, very good mark. And I could make this position safer, but in this case, this would push me to borrow less, or make the range of the position more wider, and this will decrease the capital efficiency, and we would earn less. For this moment, I think this is the most optimal based on the historical price change, best range. I believe in that. And last question, could you explain how the compounding of fees gets accomplished and how often does this happen? So the compounding very easily. So every fees that are gathered, they goes directly into position. How frequently is that? I'm not sure. I think it should be daily, but this is more about program side of the question. And to answer this, I need to contact my developers first and ask, because on the blockchain, they don't have any clocks or time, so they have a specially created block time, and they use it as a time indicator on the blockchain. So I'm not sure how they exactly often they compound, but it should be something around daily or even more often. You're welcome. Thank you for your questions. Because the today lesson is specifically only to answer your questions, to help you open some positions. I think maybe I will open some another position because it looked like that there is high probability that the price can go higher than our higher price because we had to put it, according to my analysis on the previous lesson, it should be 52.3, but as the number of bins were limited, I opened only up to 50.3, so we already lose some range up to 52, and as some people expecting bull market, we can I think I can take some funds from the lending, some small amount, for example, like 100. I'm gonna withdraw it. I think it's also good for you to see that it can be withdrawn anytime. Yes, withdrawn complete. This will push utilization a little bit higher. So now I put this 100 USDC here. So the smallest, so the lower range should be 50.3. Second. And the upper should be like, let's put it 54. Will it be enough? We can put it even more, 56. What is the highest price? Was 64. And 59 is the like medium. Okay, let's how much bins we have? So this is already too much. I remind you that 61 is the only amount of bins that we can get. So it should be something like that. Yeah. And as I expect it to grow, I can here I can use some even more leverage than usually. I had like 1.7 and 1.84 here. For now, as we gain some profit and also so we can increase our risks, and so I would borrow here more USDC, but still have some AVAXs in case if I'm wrong. We have liquidation 136 and 34. 34 is it's too much for me, so I would decrease the ratio and also decrease the leverage. And now this 29. I think I should make less than 23. Okay, let's make it less than so yeah, perfect. So this combination of AVAXs and this ratio, and this is 87 liquidation on the in case if AVAXs will go strongly up. I think that's good for me. I at this position. Confirmed. Let's check. No, actually, it's not confirmed. It's happened from time to time. So let's try it again. 50.3. Here should be 6.5. Yes. 100 USDC as collateral, this leverage, and this. Yeah, that's good. One more time. And as yes, that's right. And yes, now we got this position. Perfect. Now we have range up to 56.5. And in case if the price will go down, this position will also start earning something because we have some borrowed AVAXs. And also in case if the price will go up, we will start earning some fees. And our AVAXs will start slowly rotating to USDC, but it's I think that the fees will cover any possible losses in from the point of AVAX being borrowed. And also this is a good bet on the um, on us to be on the market within range and continue gathering some fees. So let's continue with the questions. Are you spreading your capital evenly across all positions, and would you do better by putting more money on a specific position, betting on it staying in the certain range? Yes, here in this example, I have all the same amounts. I had initially I had all the same. It was $125 each, but as these two positions, they get more more fees than another. That's why they're bigger right now. And this position that I opened right now were a little bit smaller. It's 100 only. And yes, you're right. So you can put all your funds even within one position, but it would be a very big risk for you to be wrong, um, because you don't really know where the price will go. But in case mm, if you hit, uh, your PNL would be super great. But we're here to do some analytical approach, not betting. So this is only for you to decide, but you can try. I think that I tried this many times before, trust me. From my experience, I was not such good in um, betting on where the market will go. That's why I decided to be delta neutral and just farming my fees and compound this daily. Uh, ho Finally, is done automatically by our protocol. Uh, Years before, I was doing it manually all the time. Vlad, do you set alerts or how do you monitor your position daily? Yes, so you can set some alerts if you need them on some um, some additional platforms. So you can use TradingView or CoinMarketCap, whatever is more suitable for you. For this moment, we don't have any alert on the Miracle. Also, another feature on our roadmap. Um, and for this moment, I don't have any alerts. All my positions are set very, very wide, and for me, is enough to just check the price of the coins daily. But I were using the alerts before, and my advice to use them uh, on your like start of the liquidity farming journey. So until you're experienced enough, better set the alerts. You can do it on TradingView, on CoinMarketCap, download an app on your phone. I think there are even way more different alert system where you can set some alerts for the AVAX price. Okay, so we opened another position. Also covered some all the questions that we had. If there is nothing more, I think we can finish for today. Also, we have holidays right now. Some of the people may have holidays. So tell me if we're good to leave, guys. Was this lesson good for you? Maybe some feedback? Yes. Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure. Oh, another question. Perfect. When I enter a trade, it shows a relatively big fee, around 1%. Is this the liquidation fee? How much are the other fees? We have only open fee, and it's 1% for this moment. And when liquidation fee is only taken only in case if you're liquidated. Until you didn't reach your liquidation, there is no liquidation fee. When do you decide to close a position? And also, why not close the first and second position? So I just keep them. I use some kind of lazy investment methodology. I just open all the positions that I need and I just keep them, and I'm done. Because trust me, open them every time when you think that the price is close to them. Also, I have not such a big amount, so that blockchain fees are like I can feel them, because signing of any transaction costs something around like $0.50 or even $1 sometimes. So I don't see any reason losing this money to paying for the blockchain gas to open and reopen position and close them all the time. I close them only when I'm sure that the price will, with a very small probability, come back to that range. So when I'm sure about that, I close the position and open some another. If the position is only open for 7 days, is there a way to reopen the position so you can continue to earn? So there is no time limit when you open a position. I mean that these positions were opened for the 7 days and they still open. So I can close them anytime, and there is no way it would be closed by the time limitation. They lives like endless. The only way to be to get your position closed is to get liquidation. How do you prevent from liquidating? So I have some funds here in lending, and in case if I would be wrong, I can top up any of this position and save it from liquidation. Is there a fee when we close a position? No, there is no fee. Oh, will we have the class next week? The Vegas event will be on the Monday. Good question, but I'm not really the one who is responsible for that. The guys from Miracle, they just inviting me every time. So good question. I think just check the chat, the WhatsApp chat that we have. All the information would be there. Thank you. Thank you also, guys.
So I have a question. All these are new and it means only once a week, so it doesn't seem to stick with me. And I like to, so here, if I want to open a position, I can choose a token like AVAX and set out a minimal range and a maximum range.
Papa.
Is that, and then do I need, do I have to have the money for the just for IBEX, or do I need to have put money?
I'm sorry for that, but I think it would be easier for us if you just type the question in the chat. Sorry for that, but I think it would be easier for me to answer this question because I already lost what you mean. Sorry.
Okay.
Just type in the chat and I will answer it. I'm answering all the question. Why is your fifth position already down over? So it's a good question, by the way. Let's check it. So I had here some, it's down because I had some USDC there. I borrowed also some USDC, and these USDC were swapped into AVAXs at some price. And when the price going down, this USDC that is swapped to AVAXs, they're losing their value. And this is it. But if the price will come back, I wouldn't have even higher P&L. And especially when the price will come in range and start earning fees. Once Phoenix is available on the platform, or would we set up the bot trading? Yes. So we have now only like version 2 of our protocol. Further than you would be able to open within many different trading pairs. Thank you, Vlad. The last 2 classes are starting to make this make sense to me. You're welcome, guys. Yes, we're recording any lesson, so you can watch it later. Is there a limit in dollars to put on a platform? For this moment, we only limited with the lending pool, but we're expecting Miracle to provide great supply here. So I think that you'll be able to open any position that is comfortable for you. Can you create a PDF instruction for us? We already have 5 lessons recorded with the even better than the just PDF instructions, and you can just watch all them. And if you have some additional question, ask me in chat. I'm always ready to answer. So thank you so much. Looks like we're done for today. Thank you for coming. Have a good holidays, and bye-bye.
Thanks so much, Vlad. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. The recording will be posted soon in the WhatsApp group. For previous recordings, feel free to click at the top in the Profitable Liquidity Farming group